everybody. How are you doing? Uh, Welcome
Hey.
back. This is Falling Stars. These are our players. Godric Valhalla, also known as my brother, who's got food all over his face, and my wife, Vanessa Jaw. In the background, you'll hear a toddler running around as this is our home, so please bear with us while we struggle with that as well. I'd like to thank my buddy, the Fubar Guru, for handing us a bunch of his old equipment to help us get this live stream underway and hopefully get this game rolling to make some money with it. Unfortunately, there is some lag issues with this, so we're just doing the best we can with what we have. That being said, picking up from where we left off. When we last met, the crew spoke to the attacking aliens and figured out that the former owner had indebted the aliens to him by way of hostage taking or something else. Godric and Jack went to the ruined police station, which was attacked by the aliens. Can we get some music going? And I was like, what are we missing?
Yeah, that's definitely a miss.
That is a missing. They went to the police station to investigate, quickly finding that the police chief was taken to the hospital. Once Jack and Godric went to the police department, they re-interrogated the former owner of the junkyard and discovered that he was enslaving these new aliens for some unknown purpose. The former proprietor also released that he had influence in slaving and with the cartels across the solar system, as well as pirates and raiders. Jala, instead of going to the police station, went to the junkyard to investigate ahead of the rest of the group, quickly finding that the entrance to a semi-hidden, buried carrier cargo ship, who knows, was under the dirt. The way in was covered by landmines. As a very fortunate roll was made by Jala, she discovered them before stepping on them. So it's kind of good. While Jala was clearing the mine with Razor, she found a rather used and abused android, R87, nicknamed Tiny by the other droids because he's rather big, irony. Stuck in the mud, his voice modulator was broken, so he could only display emotion through whistling. Jala further discovered that the smaller droids picked on him quite often, calling him junk. Jala had a recovery team come and pull him out of the mud, but during the recovery, Jala contacted Riker, the illegal AI specialist in creation and repair. Riker arrived promptly, as if he was bored, and began to work on the droid. The droid, primarily picking on Tiny, was quickly taken care of by Riker by some unknown means and was sent wheeling into the minefield, which was being taken care of by Razor at that time. Jala and Tiny had a conversation once his voice modulator was fixed. Let's run that through the speaker. I'm not going to be able to do this with that going through a phone. Let's see here. And once Riker began working on him, Tiny now stood about 27, 28 feet tall, and has a new paint job. He's white with a red stripe, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. And Clyde contacted Jala because the droids informed the owner of the droids, Clyde, that she wanted to purchase him, in which she did make the purchase. So now Tiny, after a conversation, was renamed Gallipoli, or Gil for short, because that was the type of motor he liked to work on some of the spaceships he was repurposed to work on. Let's see here. See, Gil was multi-purposed way back, who knows how long ago, to do ship repair. He was originally, his original preset was mining, so he was great in the mines, big, strong, pull things up. But he was repurposed to work in fields, and he was very mismatched. But that's fixed now. He wanted to become a combat bot, which he pretty well is. Once they finished out with that conversation, Jack and Godric reached the door with Jala, along with Amy, who came in later, and opened the door to find about 10 rooms with aliens, live and dead, in them, of the same species in which they were dealing with. And after freeing them in a way, they came under attack by a central droid that was moving around trying to get them out of there. Pretty much a protection bot. They took it out rather quickly. Some of the crew suffered a little bit of injury, nothing major. They handled it like the pros they are. Once the aliens were evacuated from the prison ship, transport, cargo ship, we don't know. But it was pretty much a smash and grab in a way. They ended up getting evacuated. And once evacuated, wormholes began to open up, and pirates and cartel ships began to pour through. And once that began to happen, the aliens, as a parting gift almost, destroyed every one of the ships in space that was coming to do them harm. And the wreckage began to rain down through the atmosphere towards the planet's surface, and that's where we're going to pick up with a wailing 2-year-old in the background. So, here we go. As I eat pizza, you guys begin to hear crashing as you see trees fall over, as large engines and motors as it's now raining parts down. As you look up towards the sky and see a lot of wreckage coming down the planetary surface. The sky is blue, but it's being tattered with debris. The wind blows, you still smell mud and oils and grease from the yard as you look up into the sky, and that's where we're picking up Jala. Tiny stands around you, your feet squishing the mud. To your left is more junk, and to the right is more junk, as it is a ship-breaking junkyard. What would you like to do?
Well, I think I'm going to. The mine's all detonated. I'm going to try to run. Can I try like an underground scan of the junkyard for metals to see how deep this stuff goes? Just like in my general area.
Make a computer check.
$15.
15. You're not really getting a good scan. The ground is heavily inundated with everything from chemicals that have mostly been cleaned up. So there is something beneath you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get a clear image as to what it is. Really, it's kind of bad image quality. Whatever it is, it's big, but you don't know. But there's also other stuff on the top of it. There's a large structure.
Well, and Jack's like still, yeah, we're all like still there in that general junkyard area because we just got out of there. Well, Jack, I suddenly find myself and I look up the Gil acquiring a large military bot. What would you care to do with him? Because you're the military guy.
Well, you just seem to find all the fun toys. Hello, I'm Jack. Hello, I'm Gil. Jack. Well, you weren't initially set up for combat, were you, big fella? I was not. I was set up for mining. We have just the spot. Do you want to do mining? Not particularly. Combat is, though. I told Jala that I would help you learn how to mine. That's fair. Gil? Yes.
I mean, I'm cool with just sending them over to your base on the second planet right now. Maybe have outfitting them to help clear. Have we reached that mine?
You guys are right, almost at the entrance. Day by day, they carve through the forest to try to get to it. Jack's mostly repurposed them in that direction to cut down to cut it all down, in essence. So, to uncover that mine. You have discovered there are a few other things out in that woods.
Oh, fun.
So,
Wait, what?
do as Jala wishes. She is my home.
Well, I guess we need
Jala wish.
I guess we need a means to get you over there then, because we're about at the mine. And you're a big guy. So. Can I? It's. Time wise, it's like morning now, right? Because everything that went down at the police station was in the middle of the night.
It was. It's morning. You're pushing about 9 o'clock in the morning. 10.
I will. No, you know what? Hey, Gajuk, would your crew be interested in running Gil over to the second planet? Like, attaching him to your ship somehow,
Yeah.
put him on your ship?
Yeah, we do that. We should probably hire a recovery team to pick up all these busted ships all over the planet and drag them to the junkyard.
I'm pretty sure the planet's gonna deal with that. The police people can deal with that.
But the police, they're pretty busy with their station being in flames. What's after that?
Mm-hmm.
GM, is the building still burning?
No, the fire department put it out. It's ruined.
Yeah, I'll,
No.
We can hire people to deal with the debris. That's whatever. It doesn't have to be all us. Honey, go.
Oh, I think
Oh,
pardon us, toddler time.
come on. Come on, buddy.
See, here's the thing about kids. When you're gamers, tabletop, or video games, the children become dice goblins. Remember these things. So if you have a kid and you play tabletop, they become dice goblins.
man, we got a lot to do. I should probably tell the public what's going on so we don't have a complete panic on our hands.
It was a pirate attack. They know this. Now let's just get Gil over there.
Alright, let's go.
I'd have my crew do it, but I'm trying to give them a break. They've been running pretty hard.
Alright, where's my ship at? Can't remember.
Your ship, you drove over.
I'd imagine it parked back at the first planet.
It's on the first continent. Like, the
First continent.
Alright,
Where's
who's
my
my
pilot?
pilot? Hammer, this is Godric.
Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, can you come pick me up? We also have for our new friend Gil, a big droid, to escort him to the mines.
Oh. Okay. Be there in a moment, Cap.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to do, Jala?
Excuse me. Not really. My crew's still on leave, time off, unless absolutely needed. Not much I can do at the police station as they're still putting out the flames.
Okay.
And that's done. Everything else is a go with all my little side projects. So, here. No, stay down. Here, you can play with them. They're right here. Oh, they're right here.
Dice goblins. What's up, guys?
So,
So,
yeah.
Jack looks at your new Mac, Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Formerly known as Tiny, now known as Good. So, we're going to have you teach us how to mine. And then we'll put you in the offensive team, Bravo team for now. If
Yes.
Alpha team feels as though you're reliable and useful, then we'll put you on Alpha team.
It's looking like dude wasn't kidding when he said pirate attacks and what cartels are going to get worse before they get better.
Yeah.
We're all together.
What? I don't think any of us really care about pirate attacks anymore.
No, not since I got my new ship. 120 guns. Sorry for almost killing you again. How's your ass?
At least I had some warning this time.
Is your ass okay?
It's. I looked at it. It's fine.
There's not alien face print on it, is
No.
there? Okay, moments go.
Gavin! Bud?
Life of a parent. As you, pardon the toddler, we have a dice goblin joining the group.
It's
As
a bug
you
out.
wait, you start your familiar engine come in as the haunted touches down in the street outside, taking out 3 light poles. As your ship's rather large, and it crushes the light poles. It's over. The lights blow out. The ramp drops open. You walk home.
Yeah.
Your crew is still on holiday.
I let them make a phone call.
Okay, so Gil walks onto your ship. And K Street is like, you got all the toys, motherfucker. They kind of like, walk behind him. What up, big man? One of them does this. And Gil goes, "What?" You see his hand just go swell right out.
I just shake my head, just rub my face.
He was fist bumped an android. Well, a droid.
I didn't, they did.
Well, one did. You see one of the K-Street medics run over and start to inject him and inject him to heal him. Who do you want to call?
I want to call a construction company
Okay.
to rebuild the police station, make it bigger and better than it ever was. All new equipment, computers, like top of the line stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Is that interesting?
So you start calling around. Make a percentile dice roll. This is straight percentile. It looks like this.
Oh, is that in the way?
20.
It's still kind of early. No one's really answering. You get a lot of message machines and holographic voicemails. But their image and what they say, what they look like, and what they're about, and all their promotions and discounts and nonsense. Save you 20% on your car insurance. So, you tell me about your ship's extended warranty.
Hey, Fubar.
What up, Foobs? Your ship begins to take off. Where are you going?
I'm going to the city. Well, we're taking
Second
them to
continent, we're taking him to
We're
the
taking them to
base.
the mines.
Yeah, taking him in.
Okay. You guys start to fly off towards the second continent where there's a heavy amount of embedded force. Let me see, your music is putting me to
You're
sleep,
running out
friend.
of tables.
Good Lord. We're still getting all of our tech sorted out. It looks a lot better than it did.
Certainly does.
Undo the thing. Make the thing do the thing.
Fantastical.
So, yeah, this is like go to sleep in space. Never wake up again. Oh, you're on Spotify. Samples. Okay.
Sorry, Spotify, we did not
They
mean to
don't
trash you.
No, we're not trash talking. They just don't have what you're looking for with a tabletop.
No!
What
Cannot
are
touch.
you doing? Are you touching mommy's pizza?
Okay.
Don't touch that either.
You okay?
Let's see here.
Apologies. He's usually pretty good about doing his own thing and staying out of here during game time.
Typically.
Typically.
This
He's been
is
in
rare.
kind of a mood this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, toddlers.
Yeah, we'll figure him stuff out. Here we go. So, bear with us. And while I figure this out, Jala, what are you doing? Your mech is now left. Or your droid. I gotta stop saying mech. Your droid is left. You see the other droids skittering around, continuously
Oh,
working,
I-
kind of giving you a wide berth.
Yeah, you screwed up their little worlds.
As like Riker is still standing behind you, not saying a word, very quiet, just kind of looking pleased with everything.
How are you doing, Riker? You seem to be...
Oh, I'm dashing. You?
We're doing okay. You better go pick that up.
What's wrong with your butt?
Oh, nothing. That whole, I'm sure you heard of the whole mess at the police station last night.
Oh yes, I see it snowing.
Oh, Mommy's phone. Well, I was inside trying to rescue people, and Jack's idea of rescuing people is loud and violent, and he blew the wall apart that I was standing next to, and I went skidding down the steps. But it was. We had a little discussion. This is not the first time his rescue attempt has led to injuries on my part.
Well, if your butt is fine, I shall go.
Alright.
You need me for anything else?
Nah, unless I find any more gigantic droids in the mud.
Please let me know if you do. I got a prototype I'm working on.
Oh, fun.
Oh, there was a guy named Clyde who contacted
Form-
me.
Gil's former owner.
He wanted me to remind you to contact Jack about something. I guess it's called Jack Camaro.
Jack Cordoba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Camaro was a very interesting vehicle at that time, but it's not.
Okay. Where is he? Alright. I thought I said why. I thought I wrote down why. Probably for more work. I think it's just for more work. I haven't called. I gotta talk to him anyway.
Sounds good.
Thank you. And then, as we separate, I'm going to call Clyde because I want to pay him for the 2 droids that got destroyed.
Okay. You call. He answers right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
Honey, you're not being helpful to mommy here.
Babies.
Hey, so the old droid's doing great now. His name's now Gil. He's being sent over to the second continent here on Yandan to be utilized in the means that'll benefit everybody.
Okay.
Do, however, need to let you know that in the process of clearing out the junkyard,
Yeah.
so far 2 of your droids were destroyed in a minefield.
Shit.
I am more than willing to compensate you for them. I know you're struggling a bit.
Yeah.
If you could just give me a number.
20 grand.
Done.
They're worth 10 apiece. They weren't cheap.
No.
Appreciate you being honest.
Yeah. Well.
He kind of looks
Alright,
at you, kind of
20.
surprised that you have a higher integrity than most. And he's
20 grand Pandori marks
Okay.
to him.
Yeah, fuck that up.
Our currency in this game is known as Pandorian marks because everybody in the Brother and Sci-Fi uses credits, and we wanted to be a little
Now
more
let me
unique.
add a little caveat or an addendum to that. This system uses Pandora modes. This game is much bigger than so. Going forward, yeah. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope, that is it. I am going to make sure to have Jack contact you. It was about more work, correct? I'm sorry, I know it was
Yes,
just been a
yeah,
few
we're
minutes, but
hurting.
it's been a long day.
We're hurting. We need some help.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can
Alright.
put my droids to your mind if you need me to.
We're not really entirely sure what all that mine's going to entail.
Yeah. Wait, that's the second continent mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been in there?
Haven't even reached it yet.
That's a big forest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that being said, have yourself a good morning.
You too, sir.
Amy hangs up. Okay. Jack kind of. He was away. He walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got distracted.
I'll just message him and let him know to contact this guy about work. Give him the guy's info.
Okay. Jack, you see Jack look down and look at it. Time to go run.
He's good.
He had a little bit of mommy. Now he's good.
Alright,
Please,
baby goblin appeased.
abused. Godric. You fly quickly to the second island, or the second continent.
Connor,
You
why
see
are we all having trouble with that?
It's been a day. Yeah, start coming down for a quick touchdown. So the ship coming to a stop. Your medic is now healed a crushed hand as K Street's still kind of wandering and kind of baffled as to why there's a huge work droid on the ship. As you come down, one of Jack's soldiers seeks you out as your opening ramp opens up. Godric?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Freddy. So, all that space junk you collected,
What point?
you scooped it into the back of your vessel,
Right.
and then you dumped it here.
No, I dumped it in my yard.
You dumped some of it here.
Okay.
I think you did, and you realized there was too much and you dumped the rest in your yard.
Alright.
A lot of it's radioactive. They've been in space forever, so I don't know what to do with it. Jack told me to talk to you about it. He said something about money bags. I don't know.
Can we decontaminate it?
Nope.
Is it in the way to the mine?
We've been working around it.
And yet the
To the mine? No.
Just leave it alone.
Well, it's kind of making people sick.
So what do you recommend?
Get rid of it.
Let's get rid of it.
Okay. Are you gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make some calls.
Alright.
Okay. You see Gil walk off. Where should I go?
Gil, let's go into the mine.
I'm not a mining lord.
That's right. You're not.
I will teach you once we're there.
I have an idea. Can you pick up this radioactive rock and throw it into the woods somewhere?
That would be ill-advised, as it would cause your environment to destabilize. Because the trace amounts of radioactivity coming off that could kill a human in 5 minutes.
Great. How do I get rid of it?
We only have hired teams that my former proprietor would call to handle said things. It's not cheap.
I know they're making some calls already, so I wonder if you just had any other ideas.
I do not know. I normally never dealt with them.
I was gonna start walking into the mine.
You start walking that way? Okay. Jala, what do you
I'm going to probably go home and take a nap because I'm a little banged up. It's been a long day. Shot at, blown off a staircase.
It's been a bit of a morning, hasn't it? As you make your way back to your, I believe you were flying around in your stealth shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
You get in it and take off.
And before I go to bed, I'm going to get the body of the alien off my shuttle and into the lab on the night. Into the med bay on the night.
So you're gonna fly to the night. Okay. With a dead
Well,
alien.
that's where I'm at right now, anyways. Until my house gets built, I'm on the night. So I'll park in the night. My ship the night. Drag that alien body to the med bay. And then go to my room, shower, and take a nap.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, has it been a couple of hours? Is it decomposing like a normal body word? I mean, I don't know anything about the
Make a
species.
medicine
Am
check.
I seeing anything like normal? 10.
10. To your knowledge, you don't know. I mean, it seems it's still there.
It's there.
It's not like evaporating
Mhm.
or anything or melting.
Okay.
There's a bit of a smell to it. Nothing horrible.
Okay.
As you fly, it rolls around in your ship a little bit, banging off
Mhm.
drawers and things.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So you make it back to your ship. You you land, and there's really none of your crew there at all.
No, I
Very-
didn't expect there to be. Unless there's an issue, I don't expect to see any of them for at least another day or so. Yeah.
Kids. Just to have an eighth of that energy. you know?
Right.
Yeah. You make a strength check. You touch down pretty standardly. This is a very large creature.
Okay. $14.
14. You get it halfway up and have to set it back down before your bat goes out.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And it just kind of slumps back over.
Alright. I get it about halfway off the shuttle? Or halfway to the medbay? Halfway off the shuttle or halfway to the medbay?
You couldn't get it halfway up off the ground.
Oh, God. Then how did I get it into the adrenaline, I'm assuming?
No, the guys were helping.
Oh,
you a little
okay.
bit. Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna walk out, look around the farm / base B, see if there's anybody floating around I could grab to help me. Are there these soldiers around? Oh,
There
they
are soldiers in the area, yeah.
I'm just gonna recruit a couple to help me get this creature.
You get a
into my bay.
husky, short woman. Oh, hey, Jala. What can I help you with?
Well, those aliens we just dealt with / help
Yeah,
before
we
I
had a lot of
realized
questions about that,
it turned out it's a whole thing.
It always is.
They weren't the bad guys. They were actually trying to help some kidnapped of the individuals that were being held hostage. They found them. Everybody that was alive is safe on the way back to wherever they came from, and they killed a bunch of pirates on their way out. It all ended well. It all ended well.
I see.
But before I found out they were the good guys, I might have drugged one of the corpses of one of them onto my shuttle to study, because I've never seen these things before.
I haven't either. Let's take a look.
And it's really freaking heavy, and I could use some help getting it off the shuttle and the medbay.
Gravity is a thing. Actually, hang on a second. And she disappears into a tent, and she comes out with a cart.
Oh,
Like a hover cart.
beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful.
let's go. And she kind of waddles her way towards your ship. You guys get there. Oh, that's an ugly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of gives it a tap with her foot. Stiff, too. Okay.
Yep.
So you and her make a strength check to try to get onto the gurney.
Another 14.
You got half of it
Nothing.
on, and then you get the other half. It takes you a good 10 minutes.
Well,
You see-
huffing and puffing.
Oh yeah, you're breathing hard. Starting to sweat a little in your
Alright.
armor. That's a heavy fucker. Isn't it?
Yet. Yet. I like this hover car. Where'd you get it?
Oh, it came with the ship I own.
Oh, sweet.
Can
I
you
love
go
those little
check
extras.
on
I love those little extras.
them? Thank you.
Alright, well.
Are you touching my
No,
screen?
just can't talk before it's watching.
Okay.
Alright, well, if he's on, I'm gonna start taking over to the med bay, and probably as soon as Sam comes back, he's gonna be first. Investigating this thing is gonna be first priority. Figuring out what they are, where they're from, how they work.
Okay.
Oh, that was me talking to the GM.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys walk over to the med bay on the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty. Everything's new in there.
Mhm.
So it's been all repurchased after you guys got your med bay.
Last mess. Yeah.
Get shot off. Things happen. You lay him up on the table the best you can, using your current strength rolls. It takes you another 10 minutes to get it up there.
Mhm.
You smell food cooking on the ship.
Ooh, Tal must be back. Well, I get something delicious.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you guys run off to the galley. What are you doing?
Well, before I step into the mine,
Oh, hang on.
What?
I said you walk towards the mine. Once you reach the tree thicket, are you trying to get through the trees to get to the mine?
yeah, I was gonna call my crew to come.
You can't see it. They're like the trees have grown to where they're overlapping. So like it's almost like a lumber wall. And you can see where they've been cutting because you kind of step up, down, up over stumps that are about 6 feet wide.
Can I do a check to see if there's any entrance?
Make a nature check.
What's up first? 19.
19. You can see the entrance of something off in the distance, but you can't get to it without some help. You're about 600 feet away from it. And you start to hear, since it's morning time, you start to hear, and here comes the soldier's jack that's employed to do lumber work.
I just yell, right here, boys!
What?
I'm waving, over here.
See one of them turn. It's a heavy combat mech that's been repurposed to cut trees down. It starts walking towards you. Oh, hey, counselor.
Hey.
Your buddy Halo's giving us a bit of a help with the trees. Is that okay?
Yeah, I want all you guys to focus in on this area.
Is Jack okay with that?
I own the land. Yeah, everything's fine.
Make a persuasion check.
all the.
You gotta remember, you're talking to somebody who has sworn allegiance to Jack.
The military guys are Jack is everything. We come second.
They answer to Jack. They don't answer they don't suffer you. They suffer Jack.
Not yet.
You gotta put it in those terms.
What am I rolling for?
Persuasion.
13 plus 18.
Is
33.
33. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, fellas, over here! And you start to see about 15 mechs making their way towards there. These big saw blade arms that you see that the guys are kind of tired from working the trees, and then you hear a ship come down. You see a claw come down out of and grab a stack of lumber that was pre-cut. And take off with it. Straight skyward, bark flying everywhere. Make a reflex check for me. Just roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
11, 12.
12. You get a little bit of dust in your eye and like some debris as it's raining bark down on you from the trees. You can licking it up. Okay.
I'm afraid.
Nutritious. Just sit back a little bit. So the
I
kids
know.
can see. You actually let me turn the light on here because
Quit
it's dark
moving
in
so
here.
much.
Huh?
Quit moving so much.
Well, you guys are dark lit and we're trying to get everybody in here.
I think I unplugged
It's-
it trying
you
to move
did.
it.
Plug it back in.
Don't open a curtain.
No, I understand it, but the lag is you're starting to do the.
It'll be fine.
I make a phone call.
Oh, no?
It's a light bulb.
Where? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. No, it's plenty of.
That's better.
Wow. I can't put this indoor outlet all the way. I don't think. There we go. Ish.
Okay. So now we can see you guys.
I've turned the music
Hi, this is what I actually look like.
on. Yeah.
I was like, why is it so dark?
Like,
So darkly. Okay. As you see these things coming at you, you make a phone call. Who are you trying to get a hold of?
The construction people there.
Which one?
The one with the best, biggest reputation on that.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Godric. I have a project for y'all.
Hi, Godric. I'm Harold. How can I help you?
Yes, I need you to rebuild the police station.
Chokes on his coffee. What? Is that what all that ruckus was?
Yeah, it's completely destroyed. I want everything brand new. I want that place a fortress.
That's a whole lot of vagueness.
Okay, let's see.
You got the money to back this up?
Yeah, I want super tight security. I want everything up to date.
He starts taking notes.
I want the walls to be able to handle a siege.
See? You just wait 1 second, sir. I'll get you a siege-proof building.
I'm looking for a super antique desk. This is a construction company, so why am I asking for that?
Well, we can replicate anything, sir. Okay. Well, with the latest and greatest technology that we have, how does 7 billion sound?
7 billion?
That's the latest and greatest. It's a prison. It's a prison building with holding cells, and it's got its own commissary. It's a great big building. Put it right down there where it was. Latest and greatest tech.
7 billion?
What do you think it's going to cost?
Millions.
Not for the latest and greatest. No. This has force field activation. It has lockdown capability.
Alright.
It has anti-aircraft guns, chaff launchers. That's everything.
Can I work you down to 5 billion?
Make a persuasion check.
That's gotta be weird. Double 13. 26.
I could go 6.
What if I provide the...
I'm taking a hit.
Or what if I provide you with the wood?
This is all duratanium steel.
Alright. Let's do 6.5 because I want you to by showing pictures of the guy's desk that got ruined. Captain. What's his name? What's his name? I know his name.
Yeah, you call him enough, you should know his name.
I know. Stevenson, not Clark. Turner.
Well, did you consult with him first before you said you're going to do this at all? I can do it, yeah, but you need to make sure he wants it.
All right, let's hold off on the desk.
Okay. 6.5 billion.
Okay, I need a pencil.
It'll be there in a week.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Things can get expensive.
Pretty good. I'm gonna talk to my science officer.
Okay. All right, hang on. Jello, what are you doing?
Chasing down whoever the food smell is.
You walk into the galley and CJ is there.
Hi! Thanks for checking in.
Hello, baby.
Serial killer, what's up?
That's funny.
What's up, killer?
How are things? Interesting as usual.
Yeah, a little bit. Just had police station blow up, but
I saw. Where's your crew?
taking a break. I needed time off.
Good for them. So, I came here to ask you, is Godric running to be council?
I mean, that's the... Yeah?
I was wondering.
I mean, you could have asked him that. He just told you. Why?
I talked
Dude,
to
why are
him
you
far
here?
too much.
Why are you here, actually?
Just to get away. Figured I'd stop and see how my investments are going.
Just fine. We
Good,
got
good.
land on 2 continents. Saving all sorts of people and beings. Sometimes at the cost of a number of buildings. But...
I saw that too. It was quite funny.
yeah, I had a chat with Jack about that.
You should. It's a thing.
It's an issue.
It's a thing. Well, I won't bore you with the details, and I'll skip right to it.
Okay.
Sweet.
I sit down, just staring at him, giving him the weird eye. Like, why are you in my kitchen,
Yeah.
boss?
So, he's got his hair pulled back into almost like a Joan Jett haircut, where he's wearing like a pink bandana tied off with a knot in one corner, and like a leopard skin jacket today.
Okay.
So, I got an operation off of this mud ball. If you could spare your ever so eminent time.
All of us, or just me and the knight?
Oh, it'll take all of you.
Okay.
A group of raiders from another sector
Mm-hmm.
have forced their way into a really precarious situation. See, they have claimed godship over a group of pre-space travel beings that have kind of broken up the way things should be. You see, babies, there's a rule. If a species isn't ready for space, you don't bother.
Bother them. Yeah, that's.
Because you could upset their flow and their evolution. I personally don't give a hot damn about any of those rules.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise my species wouldn't be here. Not important. What is important is that I need them gone. Because I've been paid to make them go away.
Where is this?
Oh man, it's about 3 days light travel.
Yeah, I was gonna say non-space travel. You're talking pretty far out these days.
It's gonna take you a while. I'm offering to pay you a hefty sum.
I mean, is there any exceptions to what we can or cannot do to get them gone?
Well, the area's contaminated. They've been seen by no spaceships or anything. But these people were back in old Earth Iron Age. And are oddly quick catching on. As if they were created. Which is more
Like
important.
they act like old Earth Iron Age, or they are from old Earth Iron
They
Age?
act as such.
Okay.
It's the best analogy I can find with
Okay.
you being closest to the Earthlings that I've dealt with before. So, they don't even have guns yet. They're still hitting each other with sticks. Sad. Pathetic. So slow. But, if you want, the job pays.
You're giving us a number of options here, my friend.
About $3 billion for their entire removal. And we'll just go into the history books as someone came, then they left. Hopefully.
And then hopefully nobody else shows up and
Yes, right now they've touched down in a village.
how long have they been there?
A week.
I need a nap, and then I'll bring it up with the others.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds pretty doable.
Don't feel obligated. I have other interested parties, but it is a large sum of money, and you guys are doing a lot of good. So I figured I'd hit you up first.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll talk to the guys. We don't really have a lot going on right now. We're still weighing options on our next. Would this be considered a next contract job with you, or is this a special favor?
Favor. This is a favor. And this is a favor of a favor for a friend. Of a friend.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those.
All right. Yeah, I'll talk to the guys, and unless something else pops off between now and a couple hours from now, we'll figure it out.
Sounds good. Well, in that case, I'll leave you to it.
All right, I'll let you know if we take it. Probably by the end of the day.
1 minute. He takes a bite of his croissant. He kind of skimpers off.
I look. Did he make extras, or was he just cooking for himself?
He cooked for himself.
Okay.
One
Back
moment,
in-
folks. I'll be right back.
And Jal is gonna make herself a sandwich, and whatever soldier helped her. And then
I can see you now.
I'm working on myself.
Can you bring some in here? So thanks for sticking with us through all of our learning processes on streaming. So, anyway, while he's doing that,
Mhm.
you see he left a bit of a mess. The type of mess that you know is gonna make Tao mad as you start to cook. So.
Mhm.
You make some sandwiches, you open the fridge, and it is packed full of anything you can want. And the fridge is not like your modern day fridge in today's world. It's significantly larger for long trips.
Mhm.
So it's probably about 10 feet deep. So you walk into it and pick out your foods.
Cool. Oh, it's more like a restaurant fridge.
Very
Kinda
much
shit.
so.
Mhm.
Very much so. Not a freezer. It's a well, there's a freezer, but then there's the fridge. So. And they help you, she helps you set up your food and whatnot and go from there.
So,
So you make a sandwich.
make a sandwich, maybe clean up the mess, and then go to bed.
Okay. Takes you all a total of an hour to get all that done.
Mhm.
And then you crash on the chilly, cold world of the end. You take a nap. So Godric,
Godric.
the crew begin to start chopping through the trees again. An hour goes by, they get down one tree because they're that big. One second. And when the tree falls, it crashes to the ground, making quite the cacophony as parts of it break off as it starts to fall. And immediately the crews go to work on stripping the tree of its bark. And then the mill team comes over and hooks up a very big vehicle to it and starts to move it towards the mill.
I'm trying to remember where our lumber money goes to.
Jack
Jack
collects it.
collects it straight to military funds. It's funding the
That's-
militia.
Okay. I just go talk to my science officer.
Okay? What's in that?
Sadie.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Hey, as you well know, my term as chancellor, counselor, whatever, is about up, and I'm not running again. But like I said, it's not up to me. It's up to the people what they want. As you know, it's winter time. It's very rough on the farmers and ranchers. I was wondering if there's a design or something we can have horticulture domes. What do they call it? Starts with an H. It's like a greenhouse but bigger.
Okay.
And I was wondering if I was going to pass a bill of money to the farmers of Yandan and ranchers to build their own, so they can do great big crops in the wintertime. The winter doesn't affect it. The flow of money and food keeps going through the whole systems, and there's no stop.
And you also got to remember, sir, that that food also gets shipped out and exported.
Yeah,
They make stuff for the whole solar system here.
I know, that's what I mean.
Okay.
They would do that. And this would increase productivity by 50%.
It can be done with enough money.
Well, the bill I was planning on issuing was $300 million.
I could do some of it.
Well, how much do you think to cover all the farmers of Yandere?
All of the farmers?
Yeah. I'm willing to go up to $3 billion.
Probably about 2.
Can you come up with a design?
Each land is different. I'd have to look at each property.
Well, you have my full authority to do that. We're not really doing anything right now.
She looks baffled, shocked, and now kind of mad that you've given her an incredible responsibility.
Oh no, you could ask for help. Get a crew together of people you know, or science officers, agricultural people, whatever. This will be huge for Yandere.
So, do you want me to leave the ship to take care of this? Because this is not something I can do from here.
Yeah, go do that.
Okay, and the crew is kind of looking like. As she kind of grabs her stuff and leaves.
I just go like, big things are happening! They're
They
happening.
just kind of sit there quietly and like,
Oh.
is he drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. I can read minds too. Contact Turner, tell him about the police station.
Make a percentile dice roll.
70.
The answer is hello.
Sorry to bother you. I wanted you to know I just rebuilt the police station. It's brand freaking new. Everything's up to code. It cost me about $7 billion. So it's a fortress. So if anything was ever to attack it again, nobody would get
You
hurt.
know we have to like have those things inspected before they put in right because of the ordinances.
That's fine. We can make adjustments.
This isn't a willy-nilly paper wheel deal. It's just fine. Send it to me.
I got a guy that can rebuild the desk you like. It wouldn't be an antique, but it'd be close.
Send that to me too.
Okay. You're welcome.
He hangs up.
People are so ungrateful. You're just so ungrateful.
No, they're just tired of talking to you because you call everybody.
You
all the
literally
time.
call Turner like 3 times a day.
Okay. How many times does the commissioner call the chief?
Hardly ever,
Or
unless
the
something
mayor.
has went wrong.
You should drink. Shut up and drink that.
And he's in the hospital right now,
No,
dude.
he's not. He walked right out.
He got out because the hospital ran out of anion.
Oh,
I fixed
shit.
him.
So, anyway. As you
Grateful.
I'm grateful. Grateful. Okay. What else are you doing? You're asleep.
Oh. I can't build the house because of snow, right?
What?
I wanted to turn my house into like a mansion, but you said I couldn't do it because of the snow.
What you wanted was too complicated for the wintertime. And the snow is not helping.
Alright, I checked, I called my lawyer.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, hello, sir.
Yes. Has anybody been trying to get a hold of me?
Just permit things with the new structure you ordered.
With the police station?
Yes, I guess.
I accidentally shot a prisoner in the foot.
Well, that's stupid.
That wasn't nice. I had a good reason. I'm just wondering if nobody called me or anything.
Well, nobody's. You check with your secretary.
Well, alright. Can you switch me over to her?
You can.
Alright. Talk to you later.
See ya. And she hangs up. Your secretary answers. She's still in her room. You tell she just got done doing yoga.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, I was calling to see, check up to see if anybody's trying to get hold of me.
Oh, the usual people, the crazies, the threats.
Threats?
Oh yes, the conspiracy theorists. They think that you're actually working for a terrorist organization who is quite imaginary. Something about unicorn horns. I don't know.
Sounds like they smoke better stuff than I do.
Perhaps. Not important.
Okay. Have you guys been all caught up to pay?
Pay is done. Yes. Next month's pay is coming.
Yes, it is. And yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Take care. And she hangs up. You're still hearing in the far distance. It's a little hard for you to get to sleep because you still hear shit crashing to the earth, well, to the planet as you. Is this thing just music itself up? Technology. Technology. As it's kind of hard for you to.
There's still stuff coming down.
There was a lot up there you don't know about. So.
Nope, we just heard the booms. Can I turn the shields on for my room? Is it like a pad or something?
You can definitely
pick. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the shields on just in case anything falls towards me. It just bounces off the freaking shields instead of hitting the knight.
Okay. As you turn them on, I'll say that in the interest of not killing the crew, you put it to where they can walk on board through the shield. And you go to sleep. Then you hear. Whoa! And hear.
Glad I did that.
Whoa! Shields recharging. Shields at 60%.
That must have been a heck of a lot of damage. I got
Like
quite a bit of shield.
It shook the ground. It shook the ship. Even though it hit a shield, it shook.
Okay.
As you continuously nap. About 4 o'clock in the evening, you hear one of the soldiers yell at you. Hey, come here! We found it!
Alright. Me and Case Tree get locked up.
Locked up?
What?
In jail?
No, we're
getting strapped?
Yeah. I tell some of the bring some mining scanners.
Okay.
Some equipment. Just like scan the area, what kind of minerals, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And we start all going into the mine.
Casey follows. They're armored up. They brought their guns. Amy's with you. And Jack's pulling up. You hear a ship touch down.
Great. My favorite person.
And Jack steps off. Did they get through?
Yep, they did. We're going in.
Shit. Hang on. And Jack gets his mech suit. He climbs up into his mech and starts to follow.
Jack, bring some of your engineers and science officers with scanning geo stuff.
Okay. He starts to do that. He's tired. You can tell he's tired. And he just, and he's like, give it about 10 minutes. You start to see a bunch of people emerge.
It's me and Jack for 10 minutes just talking shit.
Yeah, Jack is interesting to talk to.
How's the round doing?
It's an odd ship.
Yeah, I buy odd stuff.
It likes me. It's weird.
It's your girlfriend.
No.
Oh yeah, you remember that battle? Yeah, I was in
Yeah. Remember when so on and this. Yeah, you guys have the
water cooler shit.
Old war stories are going on.
That was you?
No, I wasn't him. I was that guy.
Yeah.
As you make a Constitution check.
Me? Yeah, that's because I'm probably getting up if it's like 4. I was already taking a nap.
You just take a nap.
I wasn't like out for the night, but 10. Should have used the hit die.
You wake up and you see your pick has a message on it.
Mm-hmm.
You look at it?
Yeah.
It's from Jack. It says
Okay.
we've reached the mine.
Oh, cool.
And he says, here's some money from the trees.
Okay. Hey, DM, since I took a nap, if that could be considered a rest, can I use a hit die? Because we never do that. It's a thing we never use.
Hit dice are more, I'll say your health's back all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Because you took a longer rest.
Okay.
I wouldn't, hit dice are more for, if you find cover behind a building real quick. Hey, can I burn a hit die because I'm kind of low? Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're back to this many points.
Okay.
That's how
Like,
it works.
I don't think we've
hide,
done that.
bandage up, hit with a nanite or something like that. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done that before.
No, we never use the
You
hit
guys
dice.
don't do a lot of things this game offers. I promise you that. She does more than you. But that's okay. So you're back at full
Okay.
health.
Is my crew, have they come back yet? Or are they still gone?
They're still gone.
Okay.
You give them the whole day off.
Yep. Okay. I'll drop the shields. Jump in my shuttle, and run over to the second continent. So this is kind of a big deal. We'll be trying to get those mines for a minute.
You get your stuff together.
Mhm.
You,
I armor up this time since I have time. Then
how are you getting over there?
my shuttle.
You pop in,
Mm-hmm.
and the door's open. You begin to fly out. Make a perception check for me.
13.
As you catch a brief glance at your ship as you exit it, you can see a lot of debris landing. It looks like it's done raining trash
Mhm.
now. There's a lot around your ship. You see the cockpit. You see some ripped off wings. You see thrusters and fuel parts of armor and fuel
Ooh.
that look just torched. Like everything was just ripped through with a laser beam.
Okay.
You keep going.
Yeah. We'll deal with that later.
Okay. As you continue to fly, you find yourself over the water.
Mhm.
Making your way over to the second continent.
Mhm.
Jack says, hey, I told Jala, she just woke up, she's on her way. Let's wait for her, I guess. Gil is... What are we doing here?
We're going to go explore the mine.
Wonderful. Ready for combat.
Yes. Is the mine entrance even big enough for this bar?
You don't know yet.
Oh, I thought we were right in the front of it.
Nope. They cut to it, Like,
Oh,
went back
okay.
where-
I was thinking the same thing. You're like,
you,
Yeah.
you walked off and went back to your ship and made phone calls while they were doing all the hard work.
Yeah.
Alright, so I get there.
Okay. You touch down. Quick. You hop off.
Mm-hmm.
You see a little bit of anticipation from all of the military soldiers that are still residing on that section of land.
Mm-hmm.
Touchdown. It's not as. Seems like it's warming up a little bit.
Okay.
The ground is muddy. We're in muddy season now.
Mm-hmm.
And.
I'm gonna turn that on.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta fix something with the stream.
Uh-oh. 2 seconds, everybody.
There we go.
Alright. I'm going to link into everybody that's there's pick. I'm gonna set up like once we start going in, I'm gonna set up like a live stream view. We've been working towards this for a while. It's kind of a momentous occasion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys link up and begin to move. You step through. You're stepping.
Hi.
On twigs and
Come on.
sticks that
I
have
got
landed and laid over. There's lots of leaves all over the place from stuff that has just crashed to the ground from them cutting the trees down.
I got it. Just hold on a minute.
I need this part. She needs to be here for.
Chasing me.
No, go watch the movie.
We're rolling in the hills and the sounds of music. No, it's the hills are alive. Never mind.
Waiting for Jolly.
Let me take that back.
So do you.
Okay.
You guys start to make your way. You step on sticks and twigs and rocks and stuff. The controller in his hand.
Of course he does. No, you're
wanna watch something else?
fine. Are you bored with it? Okay, I'm just recording with my energy pistol out, just keeping track of
It's
things.
dark. They only carved like a tunnel towards that mine. So as you
Yeah,
step
and it just
in,
and then just
the canopy is especially thick. As you begin to
I've got a
walk in, you can
flashlight.
start to hear like nature.
Mhm.
Like odd birds and stuff you haven't heard before. You hear stuff rustling in the bush
okay.
where you can.
Come on.
You see where some of the blades were swapped out or still leaning up against trees and things of that nature. The sun is blotted out, but it's actually warm in here.
So it's like a rainforest.
It's like somewhat insulated as you make your way 100 feet, 200 feet. It's now like nighttime in this forest. As you continue to move forward, your feet squish under mud and fresh droppings from creatures.
It's probably real dank with all the
It's thick.
foliage,
It's
the smell,
very thick.
like peat moss, you know.
Yes. Hang on a second.
I'll get the It's a great smell too.
It's daunting. So who is wearing the environmental suit?
Huh?
Who's wearing an environmental suit?
I just got armor on.
You?
No, I'm wearing regular stuff.
Guys, make a constitution check.
Six.
8.
It's a blood dice. Both of you, along with all the soldiers, everyone in your vicinity, except for people in the mechs and your new friend, the droid, develop a slight cough. your throat feels thick as you continue to walk.
Can I like do an air check or something? Like,
You can do a science check.
see like what the air, what's in the air, what. I'm trying to think of the words. I check for poisons.
Sure.
Risk.
Yeah.
Like the canary in the mine situation,
Yeah,
but technologically.
Sure,
You
yeah.
mean like carbon dioxide?
Yeah. Or just anything that could be affecting us, since we all just suddenly developed this cough. What am I doing?
Make a computer check.
$22.
Now make a major check.
9.
You know it's something to do with the woods. You don't detect any chemicals, but it's very moist in here. Very wet, dank, warm. Like a 30-degree difference from where you just were as opposed to here.
It's probably just mold spores. If I had, this is Jala saying this is probably just mold spores. It's what I'm getting. The wet and like a mold allergy-esque thing.
Jack talks through his Mac. Everybody okay?
I think so. I think it's just dank, just mold and must and mildew.
Alright.
Don't quote me. One of us falls, get us out.
Continue to walk.
Mhm.
As you continue to walk, the cough stays the same.
Mhm.
But you don't feel really that hungry. As you continue to move, you make it to the mine entrance. It's
Oh, we haven't even made it to the entrance yet. We're still in the
you're only 300 feet in.
Do you see- do I see any-
Okay,
into
let
the
me explain.
woods?
Let me better explain because we have a misconception. So this will be the entrance to the forest. So this was the area that was carved out where they entered. Right over here is where essentially they need to go, which is deep into the woods, because all the crew did was carve a wall into carve a tunnel into the area to get to the mine. That's what they wanted. That being said,
So we're walking through the woods to get to the mine right now.
yes.
Okay, I thought we were already in the mine. Okay.
So you notice that like even the mechs that are following you are covered in thick wet sawdust.
Are they cutting as we go?
No, it's all carved out. And once you make it to the entrance, it's very wet in here, very damp, soaking, kind of like feel gross being in here just because you know how like in the summer times it gets real muggy and then like your shirt don't even feel comfortable. There's no dryness to the air at all.
Can I look around to see if people have been here before or quit this place in the mine before?
And as you come to the entrance of the mine, it says the Old Castile Mine. Above it on an old couple of planks, you'd assume it came from the forest here. And everybody make a perception check.
22.
$15.
21 for Jack. You all seem to notice that there are what appear to be 70, maybe 80-year-old trailers, like contractor trailers that they discontinued them only because they were unsafe for flight, but were old trailers that contracting companies would utilize to come land and be a permanent structure. Like your today's modern mobile home, but these could fly. Set up, work for a while, collapse back in, and take off again to go to a new site. These haven't moved.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of behind some weed trees. Very thick.
Okay.
You can see them
So
through the tree line.
this got abandoned for some reason. Has anybody heard of this mine before?
Yeah, Amy, is there any history on this mine?
Checking, Captain. Says it's still an active mine.
Still active. Can I see in the windows of one of those trailers?
You're gonna have to make your way over some trees to get to it.
Like tree stumps or like the big
Like
old
the trees are doing this.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
kind of like a very thick bog. You have to kind of ninja your way.
Okay, I will ninja my way over.
Make dexterity checks, please.
Checks, or just a check.
Checks. That's in plural.
First check. 11.
Give me 2 more.
Second check. 18. Third check. 13.
You get most of the way there with those checks.
Okay.
First jump you make, you slip on wet bark.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost slip and slide wet. But you catch a branch and
Mhm.
stop yourself. You swing on to the other tree from that tree and make a leap over to another tree that's kind of hanging over the trailer, and they're kind of standing laying up there dangling above the trailer. About 4 feet up.
I'm dangling.
Yeah. You're holding onto a branch above the trailer.
Okay, so if I would like drop, I'd land on the roof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop.
You wanna go? Make one more acrobatics check for me. Run the acrobatics system.
21.
21. You land like Spider-Man. You land, it's slick on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
The roof gives a little like, feels like old metal with moss covering the top of the trailer. What do you do?
These haven't moved.
Like heavy amounts of leaves and moss,
Mm-hmm.
and some little saplings still growing around it, stunted by the substantial size of the things that surround it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the trees have almost grown over them, or grown around the trailers.
I'm gonna message Jack what I see on the top. And then try,
And your feed cuts out.
It cuts out.
Just cuts out. The pick works, but the feed
Can they
stops.
see me?
No.
But we saw them. But we saw the trailers from where we were.
Yes, but like, so the view is obscured. You're able to see. There's a trailer there, but you can see like maybe this much of it through a couple of trees.
Okay.
But then you start to make your way there and realize kind of a bit more difficult than I anticipated. As you kind of made your way over, the trees also did this.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can see that they can't see you.
Okay.
You're just obscured by trees.
Cool.
There.
Can I yell?
Yeah.
Not yell. Hey, can you guys hear me?
You guys can hear you. Yeah, we hear you.
These trailers look like nature's taking them back over. I'm gonna try and peek in. If you hear a scream, try and get through.
Sure you don't want to wait?
I'll just have a mech cut it down. With a door open.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on this. Yeah, I'll wait. And I'm gonna take a gun out. Try to like back the trees. Or just do a quiet circle on the roof. Just keep an eye out.
Make a perception check.
Natural 1.
What? Jack fires up his saw and his mech, since he's modified his mech to cut down trees now, since they were doing that for so long. And you begin to hear an echo through this woods, this very, very thick wood line. You
And
smell
she's just
burning.
Jala's sitting there remembering the last time they came upon a bunch of old-ish trailers on a different planet a couple weeks ago. Well, a couple months ago in game time.
Game time was about 3 months ago.
Those were the good old days.
Those were good old days. As you wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you can smell the saw getting hot and cooling off. You can see the steam coming off the tree from the advanced amounts of moisture coming off of this trunk. And then you watch it go. And now you can see the entrance to the mine and your companions as they start to make their way to you.
Okay.
Make one more perception check.
Almost as shitty as last roll.
Why do I feel like I'm walking in a horror movie? Some slasher thing comes flying out.
12.
12. Okay. They make their way over to you. What you guys see as you walk up is a trailer covered in moss and leaves, and there's vines that have kind of overtaken the sides of it, then died, and came back, then died again, and then now they're growing yet again. You notice that there's a lot of creature droppings everywhere, you're not sure what. And then you also notice that there's a lot of skeletal remains and rotting stuff everywhere. And make a medicine check.
$17.
17. You notice that these are sitters.
The droppings?
They're
And that Abby and Gabby.
the
through
sitters that
before
Abby and Gabby destroyed.
The sitters were destroyed by Abby and Gabby from about a month ago. You notice, you recognize the familiar wounds across the stomach, although these creatures are now more or less decomposed of razor sharp appendages.
Do I see any fresh droppings?
So, what do you guys do? Jack's standing there. He's got a cannon out on the back.
I'm going into the trailer to look around.
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna walk over to the edge, see if there's a ladder, usable ladder I can get down
There's
on.
no ladder.
On the jump.
You do see like a walkway that leads up. You could drop down onto,
19.
which is right
Okay.
above him. 19. The doorknob comes off in your hand, but the door opens.
Okay.
Cling, clunk, clunk.
Okay. I mean, if it gets me down, I'm just looking for a way down.
You guys, both of you standing on this platform, it gives a little.
Uh-huh.
Like it's only 2 feet off the ground, but it still gives. Like folding metal. The door opens. What do you do?
Go in.
Okay. Who's first?
Go for it.
As you walk in, you notice that nature's taken over this building. Before you, you actually see like what looks like a study with a door on it. You see old bookshelves, bookcases with curio cabinets full of artifacts of some kind. You also notice that there's a sitting area where you notice there's a skeleton sitting there. And that's the first room. You see the other door is closed.
Amy,
Yes, Captain.
do you scan these artifacts?
Sure.
Tell me what they are. History.
Amy walks in. You hear crack. And she steps back before the floor
She's
just
too-
goes.
She's too heavy. I'll scan the artifacts and
All right.
give an idea.
I check the skeleton, see if there's any like identification.
Amy is an android, so although she looks like a thin, slender, sexy woman, she's extremely heavy because she's made of metal.
Wonderful man.
She could literally pound you to death. You're light enough.
Mhm.
You make it across. You skirting the edges, stepping on furniture and
Mhm.
things. There's holes in the floor.
Mhm.
Because it's an old wood floor. And you can see the subfloor, which is just hull.
Mhm.
This is obviously some sort of ship of long ago.
Mhm.
You make your way over the skeleton. Looks humanoid.
Mhm.
And make your computer's check.
No! I'll
Reroll
look that up
it.
in a minute. 15.
15. As you begin to scan it,
Mhm.
your pick begins to get really, really hot. And hotter. And then goes out. As you scan the first artifact. You suffer 5 points of heat damage. Excuse me, thermal damage. As your pick is now detonated.
Okay.
You're going to need to buy a new pick. And the item that you scan begins to glow. It looks like a piece of metal with a hook on it. It almost looks like a claw of some kind, a velociraptor claw, but at the end it's like a block handle.
Okay.
The other items, one of them is a thin.
What's it made of?
You don't know,
Okay.
but it's glowing green. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know what I did, but it's glowing and my pick no longer works.
And he says, "Are you okay?"
I feel fine. Whatever this is killed my pick and now it's glowing.
Interesting.
Gajdrick, I step back out. Gajdrick, I think I would get out of there if I were you.
Okay. Can I just run through this guy's stuff real quick?
What stuff are you looking at?
Like his wallet, like identification,
Make an investigation check.
like papers that look important. Just
I go to use my pick and immediately go, hey, Amy, can you try... Do we know who owns this mine? Can we try and contact them?
I could try.
I own the mine.
Well, who used to own this mine? Who owned when it was
21.
Old Castile Mine?
21. You do find a wallet. The ID in it's an old pilot's license. It says Bert Castelli.
I'll just take the wallet.
Oh,
And the body falls apart on you as you move it around. It was a flannel shirt with blue jeans. The head rolls across the floor and into the hole. The bookshelves begin to fall as the floor is now unstable. Dust begins to float. Now, as you, what did you need Amy to do?
I was asking her to look into... I said whoever used to own the mine, so the more specific,
right.
whoever owned it when it was Old Castelli Mine, when these trailers got put down here. Try and contact them.
Contact him. Then you start to hear a ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. In the next room over. No one's answering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then whatever's ringing stops ringing.
Mm-hmm. It's because whoever owned it was that body.
Sucks to be here.
Yep.
Are we checking in the next room?
In this trailer, I don't want to go in there. That was some thing, green glowy thing that killed my pig. We can check the next trailer.
I kind of want to just take everything out of this trailer. Books, everything.
The floor is rotted out.
Well, how high up is off the ground is this thing?
You would guess about 5-6 feet.
Oh, I feel it.
Okay. Roll a percentile dice.
Johnny asked me to pick you up out the mud.
I'm dripping out with blood. I'm from Yandan. 80.
You get the vast majority of it done in an hour, at least in this room. The other room's locked.
I give stuff to Amy. Amy, scan all that.
She opens the book and it falls apart in her hand. They're soaked with water. The only thing that seems to have held up the sand of time is the cases.
Paperwork. His
Paperwork
ID.
is molded. His ID is his ID. It's still intact. Plastic, weighted in laminate.
His name is a green thing.
Bert Castelli owned the mine.
Artifacts.
You grab the artifacts?
Yeah.
Who you grab them?
Well, except for the glowing one.
Grab them.
Except for the glowing one. That's stupid.
Okay. You pick up the next one. Just pick up one.
I'm wearing gloves, so I mean.
Okay. You pick them up. You pick up the next one. It's flat. Piece of steel.
Yay.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
What are you for that?
D20 and the natural
Hi.
intelligence modifier. More or less an intelligence check.
Here.
Did your show shut off again, buddy?
17.
It shouldn't have. I turned the movie on.
17. You hear somebody whisper. And if you didn't catch that, it said,
Spin off. I've got like.
There's no one there.
Okay.
Are you still holding it?
I pick all of them up but the glowing one, and I take them with me.
What was it he picked up first?
It was a flat one. It was a flat 4 by 3.5 plate steel. The next one you grab. It's a triangle, like a pyramid. You grab it. Make another intelligence saving throw.
9.
9. Okay. Jala, where are you at right now?
As much as it pains me to say it, standing in the doorway.
You watch.
I already jumped because he turned and.
You see him pick the pyramid up after he pockets the one. And you see a small wormhole open above his head. Not this big.
Gadget, put that down now.
And then you see. You start to see a hand come through and then disappears.
Spooky.
A freaking wormhole just opened over your head. Did I recognize the hand?
Make an intelligence check.
We need to cordon off this area now.
14.
14. It didn't look human. It was covered in red blood. It had claws on it, green fingernails, with pale white skin.
That's creepy. That's some spooky shit. Amy, can you view any of these?
I don't want to, Captain.
The first one we tried to do killed my pick.
Amy makes an intelligence check.
Can we get these things out of here for further study without touching them? Can I just put them in a bag, like, without touching them? Kind of.
I mean, you're wearing gloves, and it's affecting you.
I'll pick up a stick and just in a bag.
Can I? I'll take the edge of my gun and try and do what he's doing. I'll go in to try and help him. Just take the edge of my gun and just like scoop like through the ink.
The first one you drop starts to roll towards the hole.
That can go there. I don't care.
Can I like put my rifle butt like so it isn't going down the hole and kind of just golf it into a bag?
Make an athletics check.
Light.
17.
17. You stop it. Clink. And then you kind of try to rugby ball it away
Into the bag.
into the bag. It goes in the bag.
So all the important shits. Okay. Jack, you get to hold the bag.
He reaches over with his robot extension. Clink.
Alright. Next room.
That was only 2 of the artifacts.
Or,
excuse me, 3 of them.
How many are there?
2 more.
Next bag. I'm not playing Russian roulette with these relics.
How do you do it?
idea. Take a picture of it. I don't tell the computer anything. I send the picture to him.
Take a picture of it. And you looks at it real quick. What are you taking a picture of? There's nothing there.
The relics.
There's no relics there.
They're right in front of me. I'm taking.
She showed you real quick. You see an empty curio cabinet. Nothing in it. But before you are the relics.
Amy, go look in the bag.
Okay.
You might want to turn your processors up higher to protect you. Because I picked one up in a portal with a death hand came out.
I don't want to touch those.
Don't touch them. Just can you analyze them by looking at them?
Not really.
She can't do anything with these, dude. They'll fuck her up.
She's super highly intelligent. So I mean, she probably, I've never even heard of such a thing.
Well, that green glowy one apparently kills tech, so unless you want her to just go deep.
Yeah, but I didn't pick that one up.
What are you doing, babe? I mean, I say we just keep, if you are so desperate to have these, although I think they should just stay here to freaking rot or not rot.
Alright, I'll just take the other two relics and whatever looks important.
I'm gonna let Godric do whatever stupid stuff he's gonna do, and I'm gonna go check out that other trailer.
I'm gonna go into mine.
You had a freaking...
No.
You had a wormhole with a creepy death hand, as you call it, just come out at you, and you want to keep collecting stuff.
That. I just do that and then run. No.
What? Deuces.
You just don't get to do that. No.
Alright.
The next one you touch.
I won't touch it. I'm just opening the bag and just taking the butt of the rifle and just...
The next one that is moved. It begins to float as your rifle touches it.
Yeah.
You try to knock it and it won't move. It just stays there. Hovering in the air.
It just stays. It doesn't drop or... How does it...
Captain, the other stuff is inactive.
Alright, let's go in the next room.
You leave this hovering there?
No, I put it back to...
You gotta put the bag over it. You put the bag over it and you start to smell smoke. And then the bag goes... And then it starts to get really, really white hot. And then the room starts to warm up.
Alright, we're leaving this room.
No.
Baby Funky's head.
You gotta now go to the stall.
Oh.
I know. Come here. Let's hang out. Oh. This is how we killed him. And this is how we killed him. And this right here is the special one. So, are you touching the other artifacts?
Try the last one.
Try the last one. You pick it up. Nothing happens. Alright.
I put it in the bag with that.
Make a percentile dice roll for me.
10.
Okay. Drops into the bag. What about the other one? You leave it hovering?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to force the other door open or have somebody pick it. Before you do that,
I've wandered over to the other trailer. Can I just go up and can I just peek in? Is it anything visible through a window?
You have there's a one tree blocking the window view,
Mm-hmm.
but you go around the side, just do a thorough check, and you see that there's a window there.
Mhm.
Kind of look in. The window's covered in moss and
Mhm.
leaves and dust and dirt from time. You see a bed, a dresser. You see a couple of rifles up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The room doesn't look like it's been inhabited for a long. Do you make your way back around and try to go in?
Yeah. I know Amy's staying with Godric. Is there? I'm just gonna make sure like one of the soldiers in a mech or what, by himself or whatever, is like behind me.
Okay. One of them walks up. Two of them actually walk up behind you because Jack issues you to him.
Okay.
And then Gil is there.
Okay. I'm not going in immediately. I'm just gonna look. If I go up to the door, same thing. Is there a window I can see in
There's
when I
no
go up to the
window
door? There's
on
no
the
window
door.
on the door.
No,
Okay.
it's just like a metal door.
Okay.
An old turn knob.
Yeah. NEG pistol out. Probably gonna regret that, but.
You turn the door. This door is unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
As it opens, the door kind of breaks and
Mm-hmm.
kind of have to. It kind of falls like
Mm-hmm.
this, and you kind of have to shove it over into the wall as it opens because it's going to fall.
Uh-huh.
You walk in, dust, mold, smell.
I stay
you see
in
a
the
kitchen.
I stay in the doorway and I'm just looking.
You see
As
a
well as in the
galley
book.
with a lot of corpses in it, sitting on tables, leaning forward, all in the same exact position. Make a perception check. Okay. You want to hang out with Dad some more? You want to hang out?
So,
Perception.
Bungle.
10.
You notice there's. Stop doing that. You're shaking the whole table.
Stop.
You notice that there's a similar flat piece of metal in front of each one of them.
Flat piece of metal, like
Similar to the relic.
the one that he touched and went weird with his gun.
But they're all leaning forward with their mouths open. And they all look emaciated. Most of them are bones and skeletons falling forward. Some of them somehow mummified. These are various creatures. These aren't just humans. These are. You can tell that they're Oddmon. You can tell that they're Jabu. But here, they're all wearing mining suits.
And I'm gonna just nope on out of there.
Nope.
Tell them, go back, tell them what I saw, and call it good.
Okay.
Bunch, like how many corpses? You just said a bunch.
A bunch. You didn't really
You didn't really
good
count.
No,
Okay.
not that well.
Yeah, nature took it over. Bunch of corpses around the table. All look like they starved to death. All with those weird little rectangular metal plates that made you turn around, do a check all weird with your gun. And they're all, yeah, it was creepy. They all had these plates in front of that metal plate in front of them, like a freaking dinner plate. Leaning forward, mouth open, all dead.
Can Amy stand up in this place?
Hmm?
Can Amy stand?
What do you mean, can Amy stand in this
Amy,
place?
walk in this place?
The one she's in?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Amy, can you try and walk in this place?
I can try. And she starts to make her way over to your trailer. Takes her a couple minutes to get there. She gets there.
Mhm.
You hear her come up the stairs and you crack, crack as the stairs break under her, and she keeps making her way in.
No, Amy, just don't even try. This trailer's been here as long as the other trailer. Same condition.
I got a great
Not even
idea.
worry about it.
Let's airlift this trailer.
Okay.
I don't think you want any of the stuff in this trailer to get away from right here.
Yeah, but I don't want you think are the bad people we hunt to get this stuff. Because they use it as a weapon.
They gotta get here first. We barely did.
Alright, how about we just get out of here and go in the mine? Because it's just more crap. But
What are you guys doing?
I'm leaving. I'm going in the mine.
Okay. Make one more perception check as you guys leave this trailer.
23.
19, I believe.
For Jack. You hear Gil go, I think there's something over there. You see him kind of lean up and look over.
Over where?
And he points. And if you look where he's pointing, you see what looks like the top of a garage.
Can we see? He's much taller than we are. Are we able to see that?
No. But he can see it.
Okay. And no!
You trying to give mommy more money? Is that what you're doing?
Let's put another zero. Another zero.
Wish we could do that with the government, right? Give me a few more zeros. Like ah.
You want a slice of pizza? Are you getting hungry? You want pizza or do you want mommy's pizza? Come here.
Sit up. Everybody, this is our son. We're not going to give you his name, but you're going to see him as long as the stream runs. So you're going to watch him grow.
Call him Devil.
Good deal. No, he's an angel.
Man, I could go.
Alright, so going forward, where are you going? And we'll find out after a 10-minute break, and then we'll wrap up for the evening. So, good moment, everybody.
Apologize for the kind of short stream. This is a little short for us. We did get a late start with getting all this new tech and all the prettiness that you see here up and running.
Technology is special. As you'll see, but the stream's set up, so we should be good. Unless I get a brand new PC and have to have Fubar come back on over here to help me set it up, then it'll be a new thing. But I think we're good for now. So give us 10. We'll be back.
He stole my pizza crust and hopped down off me.
Aw. Thanks, Mom. Bye. Dude, I'm digging this spookiness.
Alright,
Hello.
everybody, we are back. Yeah. Tick,
So is he.
tick tock goes the clock. So, coming back. Sorry for the stream delay.
Oh, that was.
So, coming back to it, we recently just discovered a possible garage somewhere. The entrance to the mine is behind you. Where would you like to go?
I want to make a phone call.
I would love to do anything, but my pick is fried.
Who are you trying to call?
Just fine.
You pull up your pick, no service.
Hey Amy, I know Abby and Gabby probably took care of it, but is it possible for you to do a read to see if there's anything currently alive in these mines? Like anything?
Sure. I can't scan anything. It seems as though the foliage is quite dense. I've seen this on other worlds.
Yeah, it's not usual when nature tends to override tech if it gets too thick.
That's why you gotta manage your, cut your lawn, Gotta make sure the grass is caught. So, what are we doing?
I tell K Street and my crew to lock and load and keep a watchful eye, and the agricultural people to scan minerals and things while we go in.
K Street's already freaked out by this entire area because they're not really country people. They're more from the urban streets. And they're surrounding you more out of paranoia. You're not sure if they're going to help you or use you as cover. So right now, because one of them's like, man, we need one of them DFPs, man.
To know, because it's in the back of Jala's mine, my crew has absolutely no idea where I am, and my pick's not working.
Where are you going? You're going in
Flashlight on
Flashlights
mine?
on.
Go to
and
the
going
mines?
in.
As you guys enter the mines, the flashlights come on. Your geological teams rolled a natural one. They don't really detect anything. The scanners don't seem to be working so well. They work, but not great.
I'm going to switch over to my...
Hopes and dreams.
I'm going to keep my combat knight within close grab, and I'm going to switch over to my kinetic pistol, because I have a feeling anything energy is just not going to go well with it.
This hole in the side of the ravine. Yeah, it's more of like
Like a foothill
like a
situation.
Like a foothill, but it goes down. It doesn't like go straight in then down. It just goes down.
It's like a
about
hole.
a 45-degree angle, and it's a very big fucking hole. Like it's 50 feet tall. You can tell some sort of machine was used.
Kind of like those little mines you would see on old Andy Griffith shows where they would get lost in.
Yeah, very similar to that. There's a lot of moisture. It's slick, and it smells like rot,
Mm-hmm.
like rotting nature. You make your way down. It's pitch black.
Is Gil getting in here?
Gil?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right behind you guys.
Okay.
I'll have him take point.
So, what would you like to
He's
do?
not built for mining anymore, though. He's
No.
outfitted for...
I mean, in case there's something scary in front of us, he can just blast it away.
He doesn't have any... Well, yeah, he's outfitted for... Yeah, Yeah,
Sure.
Gil, would you be okay, taking the lead here?
If you wish.
Go for it. I
Jack
mean,
is
you're out.
now-
You got weaponry. You've got lights.
Jack's now out of his map following you guys, and he's developed a bit of comfort. So, Gil takes point, Amy, and then you guys will take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
And you guys start to descend. 30 feet. 90 feet. 300 feet.
Okay, how far are we going here, guys? Because tech ain't working. We have no idea what we're getting into. We're just exploring right now. How
Yep.
deep are we going today?
To the ground. To the bottom.
We have no idea where the bottom is.
Well,
There might not be a bottom.
I'm sure Gil can read on the sensors.
I don't know what part of tech not working you're not understanding.
Actually, I can't. Sit back. Well, I can read that there's a lot of corpses up ahead, but not necessarily an unusual thing for mines.
Do you know if they're human or are they more like the skeletons we saw outside of the...
Oh, I don't know.
We'd have to look. Okay. How far ahead?
About 20 more feet.
Okay, let's... It's probably just more sitter skeletons, because Abby and Gabby made it here.
As you guys continue to progress forward, you start to see some mummified remains of sitters and more sitters. And then you start to see where there were nests of sitters that were destroyed. You see, make an investigations check, everybody.
Ten total.
10 total. Okay.
22.
You recognize it as part of a ship. Like a belly frame piece of a ship. You don't know what it is. Jack's not sure. And Amy's trying not to fall down. Up on the side of the building. Or on the side of the wall.
Has any markings
On the
belly thing?
make one more check. Investigation check for me. 19. There is an engraving there. It's a serial number. Yeah. Take the picture.
I sent it to Amy.
She doesn't get it.
Alright. That's stupid.
Okay. I vote that we start heading back and send a crew that can handle rotting remains to come get all of these sitters' corpses out of here so we can actually do something.
You probably should heavily guard this place.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. We gotta clean out the corpses before we can use this mine. People get sick.
Yeah.
And get some lighting down here.
We need some phone calls because we don't find out what we're getting into. This could be a giant nightmare that we might not walk away from. Alright, so let's all head back.
Especially if they were finding those,
And
if those artifacts came from this mine. That's gonna be a bit little nasty.
You guys make a Constitution saving throw.
5.
7.
You two take a total of 6 points of poison damage.
6 points.
Gil turns
Write that
around.
down.
Oh, a pencil.
Gil says, we should hurry. It's bad down here.
For the corpses.
Awesome! Guys, a droid is telling us, bot is telling us it's bad. Let's get moving. Double time?
So Jack takes
Oh,
off.
ass!
Jack and the rest of you guys take off running. As you guys make your way out of the tunnel, it almost feels like you're breathing pure oxygen. Just from comparison, you didn't even realize what was going on, but the air in that tunnel is thick. It's not as bad out here. It's death. But you don't feel as sick as you did. You guys are outside. What are you doing?
I'm running 200 yards out away from the foliage.
Going back to where the ships and all the barracks are. You follow?
Yeah, we're just heading
Jack
back to
hops
camp.
back into his mech.
Hey, can I have a ride?
He holds his hand out. And you hop in and they fly by you because they're in a mechanical suit. And everyone arrives. And you guys feel lightheaded as you come out of that wooded area. Not like you're going to fall out or pass out, but you feel better. You feel well again.
I'm gonna go find some water. Just gonna
The
go find
soldiers
water.
hand you a canteen of water. Like, oh, here you go. And you chug some water. Tastes good. Water. It's good for you.
And I'm making a list. I'm sure Jack is too. Making a list in my head of things that need done in that mine before it's safe to even attempt anything down there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
If it does work.
Hey,
Who you
Amy.
calling?
Just fine.
He doesn't know answer.
Does Yandan have an archaeological society?
You're not sure.
Okay.
One of your geologists, one of the science people under Jack's charge. So, it's a good thing we left. I think, if I'm surmising correctly, this miasma left over from the dying sitters is well inundated the mine. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, down there dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you're breathing in toxic body gases.
Gases.
Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, that's a thing.
Cool. So it's probably gonna take a while to get rid of all that.
Fire comes to mind. Flamethrowers.
Yeah, you don't want to do that in a mine. Because natural gases that are in most mines, this is like an actual thing, because they've tried this before in other mines. It just keeps going. It's a never-ending flame. It looks like a portal to hell.
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. Easy solution. Alright,
Jack's like, well, that was unfortunate.
At least we have a better idea.
and we have the relics.
Yeah, now that anything can be done with them.
Relics?
Yeah, we have relics.
That bag that he had you take,
Oh.
don't touch anything in there. Gloved or not.
Understood. You see his mech has it kind of tucked away in a box on his arm.
Uh-huh.
Does anybody know any like archaeological people we can get a hold of that might have a clue about these things?
Jack's like, well, CJ might.
I can try calling him again.
CJ, by the way, actually showed up on the night a couple hours ago. Just fucking appeared in the kitchen. I thought Tal was back. He asked a favor. Not do a job for him as part of our contract. A favor.
That's not like him.
I know. Where'd it go? I guess a group of raiders showed up on a planet of pre-space travel beings about a week ago, and have kind of taken over, turned themselves into these people's gods, and they need to get gone.
That's an asshole thing to do.
The best description, you're gonna understand this. I don't know if you will. I really didn't. He said it was the people of this planet are old Earth, Iron Age type people.
So they're primitive.
They're primitive, so they're not technologically advanced whatsoever. So these are children in comparison to technology. They're still doing rocket stuff.
Fun.
So yeah.
Anyway, it's 3 days warp travel away, and $3 billion.
3 billion. How many?
Didn't say.
Of course you didn't say. Why
But
would
I
he
guess
say
they were just parked on like a plot of land, so it can't be that many. I mean, it wouldn't take much if you're pre-space, a spaceship lands on your planet. I mean,
Yeah. Well, that sounds like an interesting endeavor. Wake up. So, let's give it some thought.
yep, that's what I told him. I'd talk to you guys and let him know by the end of the day. So
We'll
he
keep
said
thinking.
it's not a part. It's not a job. It's not part of our contract. So we can definitely say no.
Okay. Alrighty, let's give it some thought. I think with that, it's going to end our game tonight. Thank you, everybody who decided to watch. Appreciate
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Thanks for sticking it out, sticking around. Sorry for all the technological
Right.
difficulties, but technology's technology. It does what it wants when it wants. If it works, it works. If it don't, it won't. So yeah, if anything, we'll see you next weekend.
See you next week. We're trying the game every Sunday, usually around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, unless this happens.
Yeah. So hopefully we're squared away by then. Until then, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.